So you've inherited your loved one's collection and now you don't know what to do with it, how much it's worth, where to take it, or who to talk to. Hey YouTube, this is Silver Husky doing a video today that is geared more towards the ones who will be receiving our collection when we're gone, right? So this is geared towards you guys. Somebody cared about you. Somebody loved you enough to leave you their collection or some portion of their collection. And maybe you're not a collector and you have no idea, what do I do with this stuff? What is this stuff? How much is it worth? What is this? I don't even know. Where's it from? Is it worth $25 like it says on the coin itself, or is it worth more? I don't know. Just a lot of us don't, especially those of us who are just getting started in this, stacking or collecting, numismatics, things like that, all these words that we don't really even know what they mean. Where to take your stuff, where to take the collection that you received so as not to get one taken advantage of, right? Because there are people out there that will take advantage of scenarios like that. So to protect you guys, I'm including an interview with a local coin shop owner. His name's Gary, really great guy. He's down here in South Florida, but he does work off the internet as well, so he can appraise and help you guys out. He does free appraisals. He's happy to help in any way that he can. He's been in business for as long as he has because he's a great guy and he doesn't take advantage of anyone. He's the guy, the coin guy I trust the most out of everyone that I've met thus far. So check him out. I'm going to put his contact info below. To those of you who are silver stackers, coin collectors, etc., there's going to be a little segment at the very end for you guys. Very important that you guys watch that. It's how to help you guys prepare the people that you'll be leaving this to, right? Because we can't take this stuff with us, but obviously we're stacking for a reason. So watch that video, watch the section at the end. That's specifically for you guys. All right, enjoy the video. Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? This is Silver Husky. I am here in the Coin and Jewelry Gallery of Boca Raton with Gary. He's the owner. Say hi, Gary.
Hi.
All right. So Gary, just a quick interview and to let everybody in, I guess, the YouTube world know that this video is centered around what to do with your loved one's collection once they pass away. If you don't know anything about coins or any of the valuables that they might have, you just kind of inherit it. What to do, what not to do. So just really quickly to get into Gary's history, how long have you been in the industry?
I've been doing coins and jewelry for 39 years.
Awesome. And what got you involved in this?
I started in 1979 when gold for the first time reached the peak of 800 and silver reached $50 an ounce. And I worked for a dealer who bought gold jewelry and silver and coins from most of the dealers in Long Island.
Oh wow, awesome. So you moved from down there to here right around when?
Around year 2000, I moved down to Florida. I was tired of the winters.
Yeah.
I had been traveling to 25 shows a year, and 3 years in a row we had so many storms. My flights were canceled one after the other, so I decided I'd move down to Florida.
Okay, very good. And what services does your shop provide?
We buy and sell gold, silver, diamonds. We do free appraisals. We do estate appraisals. We certified coins for people if you'd like to send them out to get created, and we'll give you our free opinion. Whereas if the coin is clean, we'll tell you that maybe it's not worth grading. We'll give you a free opinion. Awesome.
And you guys have a Sigma on site, correct?
We have 2 Sigmas on site, which those are the testing for the gold. They're not 100%, but they're about 90% accurate. And we have 2 ones. They do gold, silver, and platinum.
All right. Well, that's awesome. How often do people come into your shop bringing loved ones' collections that they know nothing about?
On a typical week before COVID, I would say we get an average of 2 to 3 people a week where a loved one has passed or they're ready to sell their valuables, their jewelry, they don't wear them anymore, and that's about right.
Do you get a lot of people that don't know what the value even is?
Most people don't know, and I would say a good percentage of them, since it's the siblings I'm dealing with, not their parents, will Google. And when you see the reviews for Coin Gallery Boca Raton, we have excellent reviews. It's people give us their honest reviews. We don't have any fake reviews like a lot of other companies. It's all real customers that have come to see us that were very happy with the service we provided.
Okay, awesome. And what should people think about when they're coming in to liquidate?
When you go to liquidate, it depends what you have. You wouldn't bring a rare coin to a jewelry dealer, or at least I hope you wouldn't, because what does a jeweler know about rare coins? They're going to buy it for the content metal. You'd bring a rare coin to a coin dealer. Jewelry, you would bring a jewelry that you want to sell to a jeweler. We provide both services. We have an expert jeweler on hand, as well as I am an expert numismatist. So we have everything, the whole range covered. You want to look for someone that you can trust, whether it's Better Business Bureau, Google. We have accolades from all different services. You can also always go online and ask whether it's a coin collection, the American Numismatic Association, and ask for someone reputable in your area. Whether it's a jeweler, there's the jewelers. I forgot what it's called, but they can recommend some of you that they believe is fair and has good business practices.
That's great, man. Thank you. And I guess what should people not do? What are some things to maybe?
Well, you don't want to go to a pawn shop. I mean, unless you're borrowing money and you just happen to need it for a little bit, because pawn shops aren't really experts. They buy and sell everything, whether it's tools or bicycles or gold coins, but you're not going to get the most value. You're not going to get your most money from them. Like I said, you're not going to bring rare coins to a jeweler. What do they know? Okay, so you got to go to someone that really knows. You gotta feel comfortable. If you walk in a place and you don't feel comfortable, just don't sell it. If they're going to charge you for an appraisal and they give you an ultimatum, unless you sell it to us and you don't feel comfortable, you leave. You have to feel comfortable, and that's one of the things we do at Coin and Jewelry Gallery is we make people feel comfortable. We make them feel like family, and we do the right thing.
So what if somebody comes in with a coin like this? It's a 1891 O Morgan silver dollar, and it's really ugly like this, so they want to go ahead and polish it up before they bring it in?
You never want to clean coins, even if they're dark like this. Coins, just like antiques, originality is everything. There is a certain way to clean coins. There is the right way, but leave that to the expert like myself. You don't want to do it, because if you do it, you could take a coin worth thousands and make it worth into hundreds.
A lot of people just want to get rid of stuff. They might bring it into a bank. What would a bank do? Would they give them something close to the real value for it?
No. If you go to a bank, and we've heard this before, older people who aren't familiar that coins in the 1960s are silver, they're going to give you face value. They're not in business to buy and sell gold and silver. Unlike the banks in Europe, where they do actually buy gold and silver, the banks here are just going to pay face value. So you never want to go, even if you're not sure if it's silver, you can always bring it in here or somewhere else, and we'll always give you for a free opinion that, hey, you can go spend this in the store.
I see that you also carry things like this, silverware, flatware, that's sterling. Is that something that people should also consider not maybe putting out in a yard sale? Or
yes, absolutely not. With the price of silver these days, you should always, and if you want to put it out in a yard sale, you can always get a free opinion here to find out the minimum you'll get, and then you could try to do it. But the dangers of obviously putting it out in a yard sale and having some criminal or some crook coming is also a problem. So sterling silver, we buy it. Most of it is just worth the silver value. Very few sets of silver are worth a premium. There are only certain sets, such as George Jensen, that was a Denmark silver maker, and Tiffany, and very few other sets are worth a premium.
Okay, very good. And I see that you guys don't only have precious metals, you guys also carry bills, right? Older bills?
Yes, we do all the bills made from 1864, even Confederate money. We have Confederate sheets here, uncut, which are really neat, and we do all the large size and small size currency. Unfortunately, most people have the $1 silver certificates and the $2 red seals, and if they don't have writing on them, they're only worth about 10% over face value if they're circulated. And we only sell them for about 50 cents to $1 more on the sell side. So they made so many of these notes, they're not really rare.
Okay, all right. And you also have like war medals, military memorabilia, correct?
Yes, this was brought in by a couple, and like I said, my first job in 1979, the gentleman I worked for did everything. Medals, historical, antiques, everything, and I learned a tremendous amount from him. So I'm able to figure out and with the internet, you can really do so much work, and you can look up so much information to find out what values are. The only problem with doing that is sometimes people go, well, I see this on eBay for $300. Well, I might sell a medal here that you see on eBay for $300 for $30. It's really it's not an accurate way to find out the prices of things. So you really need to come in and find out.
Okay, and I also see this right here. I think you mentioned somebody had brought this in, and these are clad, correct? And
these are sterling silver.
Sterling silver. Okay.
Yep, they're gold plated on sterling silver. Each one is a little bit over an ounce, and something like this we sell for the melt value plus very little, maybe $50, $75 over just the melt value.
Okay, that's awesome. So just to, I guess, kind of recap, you guys would potentially be in the market to purchase just about any kind of collectible item that has to do with memorabilia or old American coinage. This one, I believe you said, was privately minted. So yeah, pretty much they can bring just about anything in here, right?
Baseball cards, comic books, we do it all.
Wow, I didn't even know that. That's awesome. Okay, so any closing thoughts?
Just do your due diligence like anything else. If you have a collection, like I said, you come in. If you don't feel comfortable, I understand, but look at the reviews. You'll see that we try to make you feel comfortable, and we're very fair with what we buy and sell, and there's no charge to look at it.
All right, so again, this is Gary with the Coin and Jewelry Gallery of Boca Raton. So he's in West Boca off of 441 and Palmetto Park. You can give him a call or just check him out on the internet. Lots of great stuff, and I think he's leaning towards a eBay presence now, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And I think also he has an Instagram presence as well. So very cool stuff. Check him out, and thank you, Gary, so much for taking the time out of your day to give the YouTubers out there who have no idea what to do with these collections kind of an idea of what they can do with it, so that they don't get taken advantage of.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
All right.
So as a closing thought, I want to give a little bit of advice to the people who are the stackers, the one who is collecting. Of course, we're not just doing it for ourselves. We're collecting to something to give away to our kids or our family members when we pass away, our loved ones and friends, and just something to think about. Put yourself in their shoes. What on earth are they gonna do about this stuff? Because they're not the collectors. They don't know how much each piece individually is worth. They might not know that, hey, this one's an error coin and that's an error coin, and this one right here, even though it says $25 on the bottom, it doesn't mean that it's a $25 coin and you can just take $25 for it. This might be $1,000 coin, right? And in this case, it is. So like little things like that, they don't know that. So what can you do on the collector's side to prevent all of your hard work, your life's work, from just being sold at a pawn shop or at a yard sale for pennies on the dollar? I would say take the time and do an inventory. Have everything written out on paper, or there's different apps you can use to catalog everything. And yes, it's time consuming, but you know what? It's gonna save them such a headache on the tail end. So please take the time to do that. I'm gonna do another video on how to do that, different ways, pros and cons of the different methods, but definitely take the time to do that. And to the ones that just received a collection from a loved one, our hearts go out to you. Just know that we're on the other end of that. We're the ones who are collecting for you. So please don't squander it. Please take this video seriously, and reach out to people that are the subject matter experts on these these items, because they're more than just little pretty shiny pieces of metal. They do hold value, and we did it for you guys. So love to see your comments below. Please let me know your thoughts, any other videos you might want to see. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, notification bell, so anytime I post a new video, you guys can see it. And of course, I always love to hear what else you guys want to see videos on. Even if it's not related to precious metals, I'm happy to share my knowledge on anything I have learned along the way. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.